Hi everyone, I'm Tracy Spittler and I'm going to talk to you about user interviews today. I've gone through two interviews this week, one with my friend Bella and one with my dad Mike. And my dad's responses are going to be on the right hand side and Bella's responses are going to be on the left, just so you know. All right, let's get started with the questions. Okay, question one. Have you ever wished you could remember why you felt a certain way about an experience you had? Bella says often, as emotions change, so does your perception. It becomes difficult to put yourself back in that place. My dad says yes, at least a few times a week. Question number two. How do you reflect on an experience that ignited a strong emotional response? Bella says, when I want to reflect on something, I try to retrace my steps situationally so I can reframe and gather more information. My dad says, I remember things better when I play games. I call it dead brain time, and it's like passing my thoughts back and forth from my subconscious. Question number three. Do you ever wish you could remember how you felt about something and why you felt that way? And can you give me an example of this? Bella says, I usually remember how I felt, but not the reasons why or fine details. I want to remember my thoughts and specific reasons I had for doing something or feeling a certain way. My dad says, there are times I don't want to go to a restaurant, but I can't tell you why. I wish I remembered the detail. Question number four. What types of things do you think about when you reflect on an experience? Bella says, my feelings and how I responded to an emotional situation. My dad says, the rights, the wrongs, and the emotions. Question number four. Question number five. What kinds of things would be useful for you to record? Bella says, when someone hurts you, bad habits, good moments, and research. It could help with the occasional debate, too. My dad says first impressions, mostly for events, but also for tying people to an event so I can remember names, putting things back together after I take them apart, and things I like. Question number six. How do you think reflecting on what inspired you and why, whether it be music, a TV show, a social experience, a piece of artwork, etc., will be helpful to you? Bella answers, it would help me to see connections and have a deeper understanding of myself and my actions. I would like to recognize it if I overreacted. My dad says, I don't want to make the same mistakes. Reflecting on my actions would help me be aware of those mistakes. Being prepared for argument's sake wouldn't hurt either. Now that we've finished the interview questions, let's go ahead and take a look at the finding and takeaways. During these user interviews, I have found that there is a want for the ability to record a feeling or thought quickly and simply, and also to easily find those recordings for later reflection. Emotions are complicated, and we often go through things we can't explain that make us feel like a bunch of things at once. Communication and understanding is something we all crave on a fundamental level. There also seems to be a want to be right during a discussion or argument with someone else. I thought that was interesting. They laughed as they spoke about it, but we all know that no one likes being wrong. Google can probably prove that. Overreaction and making similar mistakes again and again also seem to be an underlying almost fear for both parties. I hope you enjoyed my presentation, and thank you so much for watching.